Hi, it's Ryan from Nights Around a Table, and it's arts and crafts time! I picked up a copy of Underwater Cities and Underwater Cities New Discoveries, the expansion, for my birthday, and maybe you did too, or maybe you've got one or both of these kicking around and they don't fit in the box very well. I just recently unboxed them. I videoed that for you, and I'm sorry there was an audio bug in Windows that made it all choppy, and I won't be able to use that unless I kung fu overdub the video. But essentially what's going on is all the bits are still strewn all over my table. I've never played the game, so I don't really know how to put them back in the box, and there's no, let me show you the bottom of the box. Like, that's it. That's all you get, just a big, there's a big pit and you just throw it all in there. I say nuts to that. So enter the savior of the situation, Laserox. Laserox is a company that produces, among other things, wooden, like balsa wood or pine wood inserts for your board game so that you can organize the bits better. And this is a picture of their underwater organizer, which allows you to put everything back in the box with both the base game and the expansion. When I did the Area of Tribes How to Play, the creator of that game, Aaron, sent me an insert, and it's the first time I'd ever dealt with an insert before. And when I put it together, I thought, if you've seen that reboxing video, if you're more interested in that game, go watch that reboxing video. But I reached out to Laserox and I said, hey, that was pretty fun. If you've got more of these to send me, chuck a couple my way and I'll do some more videos. And so that's what we're doing. We're going to put together the underwater organizer for Underwater Cities. Now, what I learned about the Laserox inserts the first time is that they say, it looks like everything snaps together beautifully, and it does, but they say that you should use glue to glue all the boxes together. And if you watch that video, I didn't. I just snapped them all together and threw them in the box. And that was okay for a few days maybe, but then depending on the box and depending on the fit, the boxes did start sort of coming apart at the seams. So I have a bottle of glue here. This is just normal. If you watch a British craft show, I think they call it PVA glue or white glue here in North America. And this is a necessary step. You do have to glue these boxes together. But I'm not going to do that in this video because that is boring. So instead, I'm going to time-lapse this, and then you're going to see me putting it together. We'll do it that way. And just know that after this video, I spent the time to then take everything apart, glue all the boxes together, and do it the proper way. So without further ado, let's get these boxes off the table. I'll open up the insert and we'll put it together. Okay, there you have it. All of the boxes are together. Here they are, here they are. Now, everything fit together really, really beautifully, except I had a little bit of trouble with this last box at the end. There was a little tiny bit of splitting just here. I'll show you that in the close-up camera, just because I was having trouble. It's barely even noticeable. And if that logo bugs you, if you don't want to see logos, obviously you can reverse the pieces. All of the pieces were symmetrical, and as I found with the Era of Tribes insert, they're also keyed. So when I was putting that very first box together, you might have noticed I tried to put the wrong piece in the wrong slot, and it's keyed so that you can't really mess it up. So it's pretty foolproof. I will mention though, a couple tools that I didn't have on hand. I won't need the glue quite yet, but if you're sensitive to dust, you may wear a mask, because it is pretty dusty wood and it kicks up a lot of like little tiny particles, and I'm sure I will die of board game lung anon. The other thing is that I think the next time I put one of these together, and I do have a few more of these to entertain you with, I think I will have a little rubber mallet at the ready, so that instead of trying to smash things together with my big meat clubs, I can use the rubber mallet, and that'll go a little bit better, I think. So now that I have all the boxes built, there's just one final instruction on the paper about how to sort of like arrange them all in the bottom of the box. And then I'm going to rely on this picture, woohoo, on the other side. For putting all the components back in the box. Oh, one other thing that I'll mention is there were a couple of details on the wood that wasn't reflected in the assembly guide, and vice versa. So in the assembly guide, you may have noticed that this box, it was depicted with one of these scoops out the other end, but when I went and put the piece together, there was no scoop in it. There's a scoop in the middle one, and I'm hoping that that's not a big deal for whatever needs to go in there. And then the other thing was that with this box, there's a little 1, 2, 3 here, and that's in order if you're looking at the box from this side, but when you flip it, and I'm presuming it's going to hold cards or something, the 1, 2, 3 is backwards, and I wasn't too sure which way to put the 1, 2, 3. But like I said, most of these pieces, or all of these pieces, are symmetrical, so if you mess it up, they come apart pretty easily, and you can just flip it and put it the right way. So not a huge deal. Here we go. So I'm going to put it together the way that it shows in the guide, and then try to throw all the components in. So here we go. Uh-oh. Underwater Houston, we have a subnautical problem. Although the insert says that it's compatible with the base game and the expansions, check this out. I put all of the extra thick double-sided player boards in here, which I think, like, I checked out these ones, these flat ones. I think they're from the base game. There's 4 of them, but there are 8 double-sided boards, pretty thick. I don't know if I got extra double-sided boards, because that was curious to me when I unboxed this. There's only 4 player boards in the base game, and then there's 8 double-sided ones in the expansion. Was I supposed to only have 4? Anyway, strange. So when I put them in there, along with this thing and these things and that thing, that's what the box is looking like. And then if I put the Laserox insert in there, as you can see, there is quite a distance there, like a ½ inch for the lid of the box to make up. So, and Laserox is going to be watching this video, so maybe they can correct me if I'm doing something wrong, but it looks like your box is going to sit ½ inch above, especially if I can't get these domes in tidily. Your box is going to sit ½ inch above. So I don't know, does that bug you? Might twig me just a tiny bit, I won't lie. But anyway, back to it. Let's put all the stuff in. Oh, but wait, I should also note that the stack of cards, whoa, I can't even grab it without it flying away. This stack of cards is that thick. That's base game plus expansion. And I don't know if we're supposed to put cards anywhere else. Maybe, probably, but this is the card holder. So there's like, you know, expansion, double the amount of cards, but I'm not too sure if, and again, I've never played the game, so I don't really know how everything's supposed to be organized and how the cards are supposed to go back, but that looks like, and I'm not exaggerating when I say 50,000 cards, but that looks like too many cards to go into what's been supplied. But again, let me look at pictures and I'll try to put it all in there. And there it is. It got better for me when I looked up the official product pictures, because this picture down here on the instruction booklet is just a little too tiny. And what I did notice in the official product pictures is that it does depict the top of the insert going up over the box. So you won't be able to store this vertically. Let's put it all together and see what it looks like with the lid in it. Yeah, so there you go. I'll lift that up for you. So that much of the bottom of your box is going to be poking out because that's how high it goes on the other side. If you are determined to store this vertically, you might be out of luck on that. I think things will spill out if you try to do that, because they're not in baggies, right? It's not all enclosed. So if that's really going to bug you, maybe not the solution for you. But if it doesn't bug you, and it doesn't bug me, that's how she go together. And I was right about this 1, 2, 3 thing. It matches these cards, but I got it backwards. So it's not a big deal to pop this off and replace it. And the other thing I noticed on more careful reading of the the instruction guide, is that they recommend wood glue, not this craft glue that you would use in school. So use wood glue when you glue it together. They also say that you're supposed to do it the way I did, fit it all together and then pry it all apart and glue it, just to make sure that you have it all together. You'd hate to glue it and glue the wrong pieces together. And I would say it mostly fits. The only piece I had issue with is this triple piece thing. So there's a bunch of ones that are cut out like that to triple. If you've played the game, you're probably once again screaming at your computer, that's obviously the blah. But I wasn't able to fit them all in their own box, so I had to split them across these 2 boxes. And then the other thing, if I'm nitpicking, I will say that these rectangular pieces are depicted in the official image as going in there, and look, it's a really snug fit, but you're not going to be able, there's no like sort of, you know, tippy angled thing in order to push on one side and pop them out. So in order to get those out, you're probably just going to have to shake those into your hand or put them up like that when you're actually playing. Not a huge deal, I don't think. I don't know, never played. I don't know, it's a good game. I've heard it's good. Get back in box. The biggest problem about this insert is me. There we go. And back we go snugly. And I think that the bit that I talked about over here, where it doesn't have the cut on one end of it like it shows in the instruction guide, I think is because when you put it down like that, that's a corner piece, and so they probably wanted a bit more box integrity at that part of it. But that's just a guess. I don't know. I don't engineer these things. I just put them together. I'm just a dumb monkey. And now I know kind of how it feels to be on a high-tech assembly line. Not that those people are, oh gosh, I've done it again. You know what I'm saying. Doesn't sound like the most fun job in the world, that's all. That is the Underwater Organizer by Laserox for underwater cities in the expansion New Discoveries. If you're interested in picking this up and you're watching this video on YouTube, check the description below the video and I've got the official product link there. Follow it and pick one of these up for yourself. Thanks for joining me, and watch for more Laserox reboxing videos in the near future. Did you just watch that whole thing? Oh, hey, to 100% this video, click the badge to subscribe, and then click the bell to get notifications when I've got new stuff.